Hey guys, Lixen here, and Happy New Year's! So this is the first video of 2025, and today I'm going to be reading my comments on my first furry video called Why Furries Hide Being a Furry? Now when I uploaded this video, I underestimated how impactful this video would be to many other people. And while scrolling through the comments, I was so happy to see many people sharing their good experiences. But there were also some people that didn't have much of a positive experience, and to those people, I am so sorry. So now, we're just going to read through some of the most noticeable comments. Here we go. So the first comment from @NerdyChocolateLabradoodle, they said, I'm a fairly new furry myself, but I've never directly told anyone outside the internet. Not because I'm ashamed of liking anthropomorphic animals, but because I don't want people to associate me with the fetish side of this fandom. This person is absolutely correct. People usually don't tell anyone outside of the internet that they're a furry because usually they'll be assumed that they're into the weird side of the fandom that is usually portrayed online as the entirety of the fandom. But in reality, it's a very small percentage of the fandom. Moving on to the second comment from @Reese7807. They said, it's like saying you don't like humans because they're a pedo, when in reality, not all of them are. Now, if you didn't see the video, I recommend you go check it out, but what the context of this comment is talking about is when I was saying that not all furries are pedophiles or zoophiles, but in fact, pedophiles and or zoophiles do sometimes join the fandom secretly without anyone knowing until they get caught. Now, the analogy of this comment is pretty much someone, for example, that they don't like people because they're pedophiles, but not every person is a pedophile, so you shouldn't hate every person because of that one person, if that makes sense. So Reese, you made a very good point. Now, on to the third comment from @Portal2Player. They said, I probably say the reason people don't want to be open with it is at the risk of being made fun of, or losing friends because they think it's weird. Bro, this is so relatable because back in February of last year, when I told my two best friends that I was a furry, in my head before I even told them, I was overthinking and terrified at what they were going to say about it. I didn't know if they were going to make fun of me, or bully me, or even stop being my friends over it. Because I did hear some people's experiences online of them telling their friends that they were a furry and that they lost their friends because of it. Now, luckily I didn't lose my friends when I told them, but they thought I was joking until they saw I had a furry Roblox avatar, and then later saw my art of my fursona. So now the fourth comment from @MinorSkillIssue. They said, I'm not a furry, but why do I find this interesting and something that might be useful in the future? Well, you don't have to be a furry to find this interesting, it's just something that's informative. And I guess entertaining too. Now the funniest thing about this comment is one of the replies from @SideTroy. He said, I'm not a furry, but famous last words that have been spoken more times than I can count. I swear, I've heard this so many times before from non-furries, and it's so funny because they usually become furries right after they say that. Alright, the fifth and last comment from @MannyManokos, I think that's how you say it. They said, I like furries, I wish I was a furry, but I'm scared of having to hide it. So anyone watching this video that's still kind of afraid of being comfortable being a furry or just showing out a little more of your furry side, okay, I'm not saying that again. Just know it's fine being a little scared, trying to accept yourself and wanting to join the fandom and be a furry. It takes time to really accept yourself and ultimately just not care about others' opinions. Negative comments and opinions are always going to happen, especially with furries, and all you gotta do is just not take it personal. Except if you do something really stupid. So thank you for watching this video. I actually enjoyed reading these comments, so if y'all want a part 2, leave a like and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See y'all in the next video.